Oh, what's up, guys? I am making my first video here, just outside walking my dog on this beautiful day. Gotta say, can't have much better weather than this. But, I've been watching people on YouTube, Michael Jaco, Scott McKay, and a few other people that have been very concerned. I'm out on the main road right now. They've been very concerned with a lot of things politically, and a little thing that, it's been come to be known as the cabal nowadays. Basically just a bunch of undercover losers that are scared of people. Scared of people that think for themselves and don't just question, or they don't just go along with whatever stories that they tell and information that they present. And the biggest thing that they've been saying lately is everybody needs to get up and join in. Make your channel, make your videos, get your voice out there. And so that's what I'm doing. I don't have the first clue about any of this stuff, making videos or anything, but it's just gotten to the point now. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. There's so much bullshit going on. Quite frankly, I don't know what else to do. And what they say is better out than in. I've been holding on to this stuff for months long, and it's just not good, and it doesn't do anybody any good. I'm just a normal guy, 23 years old, finishing up college right now. There's nothing special about me, but at least in that sense, everybody's special in their own way. And if you don't feel that way, it's because you haven't found your thing yet. But I just wanted to get out here and start spreading love and help raise myself to a higher level of consciousness. And if I can get my voice out there and it helps somebody do the same thing, that's all I want to do. I'm a normal guy that just wants to be happy, and I want to live in a society where that's encouraged and where people feel free to live and be happy instead of being oppressed and having their face shoved in shit constantly and told lies, misdirections, or just blatant bullshit for monetary gain and whatnot, because that's what's been happening for so long. And you look through history, and when you're taught history in school, it's basically, it's not the U.S. history, it's not world history, it's a history of this cabal that I'm talking about and that many other people are talking about. It's a history of them. It's a history of keeping people in prison, and they rub it in your face. They tell you about it. Whatever happened with the Enlightenment in the 1400s, whatever happened to that? The mass raising of consciousness, they mark it as, people just became more artsy, more focused on the arts, more interested in stuff like that. I don't buy that shit for a second. That was people waking up, a lot of which is happening right now as well, in the same fashions. The only difference between now and then was they squashed it. They squashed it then. They're not squashing it now. Because there's people, again, like Michael Jaco, like Scott McKay, like Nino Rodriguez, who, I mean, I think he's fucking awesome. You know, I see a lot of similarities just in the way that we think and the way that we talk, the way that we feel about this situation right now, and I can't, in good conscience, just sit by anymore. You know, everything that they're trying to do right now with the old plandemic, that's what I call it. People around me just love that. They're trying to, and they have been successful in a large percentage of people, in instilling fear, a human phobic mentality, like, oh, stay away. You know, you're basically just this walking germ factory that, oh, you know, you don't wear a mask and you're hurting people. That's your duty as an American, right? They pull on the patriotic strings as well as fear and other emotions in order to manipulate people. And any of my friends out there that know me, or at least have known me for about a year, they can say with absolute certainty, man, CJ, that's me, he's been vocal since the beginning. I mean, from day one. I always remember a talk I had with a couple of my friends out on their apartment balcony. I was like, this is bullshit through and through. They're trying to manipulate people. They're using fear. You know, the thing that sticks out to me, and even though, like, all of these different societal events, all of them in some way are manipulated by this cabal, but they show you through time. It's like when things get really scary, right? All they say is like, okay, everybody needs to calm down, everybody relax, you know, we're trying to fix this. And you know, when something is really bad, right, they try to calm people down, because the last thing that they want and the last thing that they can handle is a societal panic, a real societal panic. And all they've been doing with coronavirus is telling you over and over how scared you should be, how much you need to listen to them, how much you need to be scared, be in fear, stay at home. You know, all these things that are just horrible for human beings. You know, oh yeah, stay at home, don't see your family, don't touch anyone, don't go in within 6 feet of anyone. That's so horrible. I mean, that alone is a deplorable act when we have already mental health crisis going on and a physical health crisis. So let's close gyms, right? But I could go on that for a year. And do all these horrendous lockdown measures and mask mandates and things when we're already a struggling populace, because the system, again, that they created and laid out for us does not fit. It doesn't fit a strong majority of people. You know, there's a certain percentage of the population that fits right in, loves it, everything's laid out for them. They don't have to think, they don't have to do anything but the next step that someone's already determined. And you know, I guess that's what they're banking on. I'm not sure. All I do know is that for everyone else, you know, that has been having mental health problems, that has been having substance abuse, for example, all of these things are through the fucking roof at the moment. You know, the last time I read statistics and listened to other people talk about statistics, it was somewhere like 300%. That is disgusting. Absolutely terrible. In the instances of self-harm, suicide, it's people that, they may have been hanging on by a thread and they may have been susceptible to these things before, but having social interaction with friends, with family, and not just having to constantly look over their shoulder and be in fear, that gave them hope, and now, that's in large part gone, and people are struggling with it, but nobody wants to talk about that. Everybody's, coronavirus numbers, it's so bad, we're still in the pandemic, doom and gloom, impending doom is a term that they've used just to keep you boxed, and no more. There's finally so many people that see through this shit and realize just how bad off you become when you follow their instructions. It's not for your health. It's not for your benefit. It's for theirs. That's cool. Just walked past a mobile dog washing truck. Interesting. I've never seen something like that. Human innovation, right? It's a beautiful thing. But I'm just sick and tired, and I have to use what I've got, which is my voice. I have no following on YouTube. I made one video in high school for a class assignment, and that's it. But it's never too late to start, and that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get my voice out there and realize that each person is powerful. Each person has their own voice. It's just up to them to use it. And this goes out to all the people that are struggling. If you see this, just know, you're not alone. I have a tremendous amount of empathy and love for people that are suffering through things. I've been through some fucked up shit. Definitely not the most fucked up shit in the world, but everyone has their struggles, right? Death of friends, death of family, relationship issues, all of it. It sucks, but we're in it together, and excuse me, wow, I had coffee right before this. We're in this together, and unfortunately it has reached the point where it's a fight. It is absolutely a fight. It's a fight for freedom. It's a fight for love. It's a fight of, God, heaven versus hell. And I'm done. I'm done sitting by consuming information. It's time to start producing. And if even one person sees this, that's what it's going to take. You have to start somewhere, and I just can't sit by idly anymore and act like everything's okay, because it's not. But I love you, thank you, and I look forward to making more videos. I just verified my YouTube channel, so I'll be live streaming and doing other things like that really moving forward, but starting tomorrow, once that fun little 24-hour verification period comes up. Anyway, peace, love, and thank you.